What's up, everybody? It's TheChilledScrub, and this is my wish list for Tekken 8. It's been a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors saying that Tekken 8 will be released in probably later on in 2022. But in my honest opinion, it'll probably be 2023, 2024 at the latest. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna start off with ranked match and what I think should be improved, what they can fix on, or what I want. The first thing I want is them to fix the netcode. Now, I'm not one of the netcode junkies that be out here, oh my god, it doesn't have rollback. I really don't care if it's rollback, delayed base, whatever the fuck it is, as long as it works. That's all I want. So just increase the netcode or make the netcode better, and then have a toggle switcher if you want to play people from different countries or not, because I find when I play people from Europe, Japan, Korea, of course, because they're so far away, it tends to be a bit laggier than usual. So that's one thing I would want, and that's just a start. Two, I would like for them to have a ranked match, or ranked match in general, where you can actually practice, like truly practice, like you can like Soul Calibur, Street Fighter 5, while you're waiting for a ranked match, not just have a dummy that you beat up on. So like you can really set up your same practice option that you could in practice mode, so you can like lab certain situations in the meantime while you wait. That'll be another great addition that I think they should add to Tekken 8. I know a lot of people would love to see that. Another thing I would like to see in ranked match, which is either only one match only in ranked match, best of 2, or 3 out of 5, because I feel like the infinite rematch system, it promotes too much boosting, and it makes it so easy to boost nowadays. So that's another thing I would like to see, and I know it probably won't happen. I'm appreciative of them in Tekken 7 for adding the Wi-Fi indicator / LAN cable indicator, so you know exactly who you're fighting, or knowing exactly what they are, or if you want to fight a Wi-Fi player or not. Now most of us don't, so what I want from Tekken 8 from the player base, please, for the love of God, get an Ethernet cable. If you can afford Tekken 7 on PS4 and PC, and you can afford every season that they have, which is 4 seasons, which is around $25 to $30 a pop. So that's around roughly $100 to $120. So I'm pretty sure that you can afford an Ethernet cable. All right, let's do that for me, and do that for your fellow player. So that'll be great. Another thing in ranked match that I would like to see is get rid of this HUD that we have with the whole Tekken Pros. I feel like it's pretty useless. I understand that you're just trying to spice up the game, but at that point it looked like it's kind of forcing it. With the whole rank reset thing, I feel like it should be reset every 6 months. It's a way to keep the game fresh, and it'll still hold the records of all your old ranks that you used to make. Therefore, you don't have people just sitting there on their rank for years on end. I feel like the rank reset in season 4 at the beginning was extremely great. It made me play, definitely, and it gives content creators something more to do. So that's great. Another thing I feel like they should change is what rank your character starts off at when you promote at a certain level. I feel like it should be closer than further, because if it's closer, you don't have to beat up on mighty rulers and gimbals and destroyers and stuff like that, because there's a lot of cherry picking and gatekeeping in Tekken 7, and it's very blatant. There's a lot of players, streamers included, they are so terrified to fight what they actually are, emperors and Tekken kings and Tekken gods. They don't want to fight that. They'd rather fight the mighty rulers. They don't even want to fight the blue ranks. They just stop at like the ruler ranks, and they just keep beating them up because they know they can't fight back. Another thing I would like to see removed from the rank system is the whole stat thing. It's kind of, in my opinion, just again useless. So those are my things for rank so far. As a recap, fix the netcode. The netcode is pretty bad, so fix the netcode. Make it where it's either one match or best of 2 or best of 3, because I don't like the boosted thing. It's a bit much. So, and punish boosters. If I didn't say that already, go ahead and punish boosters or cheaters for cheating in the game. Like, it's not fair for honest players that worked hard to get good at the game or get good at your game to get punished by somebody that wants to rage quit because they can't hold an L, or somebody who wants to boost because they're not good enough to actually play the damn game. So hopping away from the actual rank match system, I just want to talk about the mechanics for a bit. So in Tekken 7, they introduced these things called power crushes, rage arts, and rage drives. I hate all 3 of them. equally. I hate power crushes because it stops pressure. I hate rage arts because you take half of somebody's health, plus you get rage at 25%, and not to mention that it just crushes everything. Like, it stops it on sight. So if you have enough health to take a low or to take a mid, you can, and you can kill them. I don't understand why that's in the game. It kind of hinders players that want to get good because they rely on these scrub mechanics, and when they fight a player that knows how to beat them, they get mad and they want to quit. And I'm like, look, if you'd have took that same time to actually learn how to play the game, you wouldn't have that issue. So, and I mean, the argument can be made vice versa. If you're so good at the game, you wouldn't have to worry about getting hit by it. But the fact of the matter is, the option that you have to stop somebody's complete pressure when they're on plus, just because you want to spam a rage art or mash a rage art, is a better way of saying it. I feel like that's kind of stupid. So, and that's another reason why I call this game Tekken Revolution 2.0, because rage moves just turned out to be power crushes, and they added rage arts and rage drives. As far as the character selection, I'm headed towards another thing. As far as back to how we the gameplay, please make the throw system back to the way it was, where you actually have to break throws the right way with the correct button. Nerfing characters unintentionally by doing that is stupid. So Kazuya no longer has a throw game, and a lot of characters don't have a throw game because they have to worry about, well, it's a general throw, so he could just literally mash 1 or 2 and break it. I feel like that's completely stupid. And on top of that, please buff the movement, because the movement is what makes Tekken Tekken. And if certain characters cannot move, I'm not saying that Giga should be moving like Eliza or anything like that. That's retarded. But at the same time, when you nerf movement overall, it makes certain moves like Electrical and God Fist completely busted. That's all I'm saying about that. So you unintentionally buff certain characters and unintentionally nerf others. And then it's not fair that certain characters have way better movement than others. Now, I understand that body size is a thing. Like, you don't expect Gigas or Jack to be moving like Josie or Lily or anything like that. But at the same time, you have regular male characters, they move super stiff, but you have female characters that glide like Tekken Tag Tournament 2 characters. Another thing that I will also want is online practice mode. I've been really strong on that for the longest, because there's no reason why your predecessor, which is Tag 2, should have practice mode, and you don't. And it just frustrates me. Like, as people that want to play tournaments and things like that, you would think that, well, yeah, online practice mode makes sense, but they haven't included that yet. So that's just one more thing that I would like to add in Tekken 8 if they do. Another thing is going to the customization, because the customizations and stages are actually very bland. It's very boring. Definitely the customization is bad, and it's a lot of duplicate stages like Infinite Azure, Jungle Outpost, Precipice of Fate, and Dragon Nest. They look damn near the same. So definitely try to like add some more spice to that. And for the casual players, please make the story mode a lot better, because the story mode is actually garbage. A lot of Tekken players, believe it or not, are not just esports nerds. A lot of us, including myself, enjoyed the story mode, like from Tekken 1 to Tekken 4. Loved the story mode because it was actually good. You know, Paul wasn't a joke character, Law wasn't a joke character. A lot of these characters actually put in work back in the day, but they don't do it anymore because now they're jokes, right? So I understand that, you know, Harada wants to go for the comedy effect and all this other stuff, but come on, man. Like, Tekken used to be revered as a serious fighting game, but now it's just pretty much a joke of what it used to be. What else would I would think about in the wish list for Tekken? I can't think of it right now because I'm not playing the game, so it's kind of hard for me to think about it. And I don't really do scripts like that. I'm more of a on the cuff kind of person, or off the cuff kind of person. So the crushing system definitely needs to be nerfed. It's insane. Like, mid should never be crushed ever. That is retarded. I feel like a lot of the characters tone down the ease of use of characters, because if you noticed in Tekken 7, a lot of the new characters, Lucky Chloe, Gigas, Fakaram, Leroy, Lydia, all Tekken 7 characters, they are very, 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 very easy to play. And you get a maximum reward for little effort, right? So it's all on the defense to realize what you're doing and pretty much struggle to get where they need to be, versus when you're playing characters like Lee, Kazuya, Steve, there's an execution barrier. Like, you're just not finna run up on, you're not finna just pick up Lee, Steve or Kazuya or any kind of Mishima wrong and just mash buttons and expect to win. That doesn't work like that. So I really hope they add some more difficulty to the game. Don't make it too easy. I'm not saying make it retardedly hard, but don't make it too easy for players. Another thing I would like to talk about is the rank inflation. So pretty much going back to rank. If you promote a character, your rest of your characters should stay up there. I think I said this already, but they should stay up there just in case, because like a lot of people cherry pick, and that's not cool. So I say this on my streams a lot. Don't be a cherry picker. If you know you're good and you're starting learning a new character, please breeze through the red and purple ranks. Don't be bullying them. Like, come on, man. There's a lot of people out here, or a lot of players out here in this player base that have like 16,000 wins, 10,000 wins, 5,000 wins, right? And they're still stuck at Mighty Ruler. And a lot of people like to make that joke and that elitist joke, like, well, why are they stuck at Mighty Ruler, or they're stuck at Revere Ruler, or any kind of ruler rank, or they're stuck at red ranks, right? And it's people like you that's the reason why they're stuck there, right? And because those people actually have heart and they tend to keep playing, right? Regardless if they win or lose, they keep playing, and it kind of fucks with them. Meanwhile, when you lose to a good player, you leave immediately with no questions asked. You're not even going to think twice about it. You're out of there. So I don't feel like my list for what I want is over the top. Just a few things, because Tekken 7 has done a lot of things good. You know, this one has one of the best practice modes in any fighting game in history. The characters look okay. You know, I mean, they can tone down on the swollenness, but other than that, it looks pretty good. The textures are really good. I would say add us a couple of offline features for casuals, like add Ghost Battle again, or Tekken Force. I would really love Tekken Force. Make on for the love of God, if you're gonna play Tekken Bowl in the game, make it online. So you know people that thumbs are hurting from mashing buttons 24/7. They just want to kick it with their friends and, you know, play a couple of games of Tekken Bowl. And that'll be cool. You know, just chit chat, have a good time. That'll be awesome. So just little things like that, minor tweaks. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I hate Tekken 7. I hate the community. Good Lord, I hate the community to a certain degree, because there's a lot of good people, but just a few minor tweaks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope enjoyed me running for a couple of minutes. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. You guys take care and be safe.